Hello, new style filmmakers. In today's episode, I'm going to go over one of my favorite Final Cut Pro features, the multicam editing. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm right here on Final Cut Pro, and as you can see, I got these two camera angles. It's for a little mock interview that I did of myself, just to show you how the multicam works. So I got, this is my main camera, camera A, which has my audio. This is the camera that I plug the mic into, so it's got the good audio. My second angle, which is this angle right here, only has my camera audio. So obviously I want to use the good sound from my main camera, which is my camera A. So this would be a good opportunity. This is a perfect scenario where I want to do the multicam clip. And Final Cut makes this super easy. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here on the inspector, and I'm going to select my camera A, and then right here under camera name, I'm going to call this A as my A camera. Then I'm going to click on the second camera, and again I'm going to come over here and name this camera B. So now I got my A camera and I got my B camera. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select both clips. I'm going to right click on them, and I'm going to click on new multicam clip. And I'm going to get this little pop-up right here. And I'm going to make sure to use the audio for synchronization. That way it uses the audio from both cameras to make sure they're in sync. They're synced up. As far as angle assembly, I'm going to go by camera name, just to make sure that it keeps the hierarchy that I set up with camera A and camera B. And then I'm going to leave everything as is. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Final Cut Pro is going to go ahead and create a multicam clip. And as you can see right here, this right here is the multicam clip. I'm going to go ahead and name this New Style Multicam Clip. So right here, what I can do now is I can create a new project. I'm going to go ahead and create a new project, 1920 by 1080. I'm going to call this Multicam, and 30 frames. I'll do 422. I'm going to click OK. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my multicam clip into the project. And you might say, wait a second, I only see the one clip. Yes, this is the multicam. So what we want to do is we want to if you double click on it, now we can see both clips. Right here you can see I see the top, my camera A, which you can see right here, camera A. But if you skim through it on B, you can see that it is right here. And right now, I'm seeing camera A, as you can see right here. And when I play it, what matters. Are people making the right decisions, the right choices? Because if you're not making the right choices and the right decisions, so as you can see, I got the good audio, and I still got cam B right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start editing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here to go back to my multicam clip. Now is what I want to show my angles. So I can go to View, Showing Viewer Angles, or Shift Command 7. So now you can see that I got my two angles right here. And I got the angle that is selected right now. So the way that it works, and let me explain some of these right here. If you click on settings right here, you see that you can display up to 16 angles. So you could have really that many angles and you can display them all. Final Cut Pro, again, is doing a fantastic job with this feature, and it makes things super easy. These little icons right here basically tells you how you're gonna cut. So in this one right here that has a little film strip and a little sound, if you have that selected, every time I make a cut, it'll select both the audio and the video. In this particular case, I'm gonna use this one right here, which basically cuts video only. You can see it right there, which is what I want because I don't want the audio to switch. In this case, I just want to switch between cameras and keep the same audio for both cameras. The third option is if you want to just switch the audio only. But again, I'm just going to do this right here. So I'm going to come down here, and basically there's two ways to switch. Is I can hover over the clips right here, and you see I got these little scissors, and every time I want to cut to an angle, I just click on it. I would just click on it. In this case, I'm gonna start the clip right here, so I'm gonna trim that, and I'm just gonna work with this little bit right here, again, because I don't need to see all that. Okay, so I got my clip right here, and what again, I'm gonna put my playhead at the beginning. I'm gonna hit play, and then I'm just gonna cut back and forth between the two angles. Before I do that, I do want to come over here to my audio, and I'm gonna apply the voice isolation effect, which is one of my favorite effects in the new Final Cut Pro upgrade. This really makes the sound 100 times better. So I always, now anytime I'm editing, I'm applying that effect. So again, to start playing, I'm just gonna put my playhead at the beginning, and keep an eye over here as I will, to make cuts. I just click on it. So I'm gonna start playing. And so at the end of the day, that's really what matters. Are people making the right decisions, the right choices? Because if you're not making the right choices and the right decisions, can we really say that you are doing what you're supposed to do? Because believe me, many people believe what they believe is the real deal. But how do they know that what they believe is actually the real deal? There's many ways to know. Number one. So as you can see, it cut really nice and smooth. All I did was click on, shot B and just kept going back between A and B. And Final Cut, what matters. Are people making the right decisions, the right choices? Made the cuts for me real smooth. That you are doing what you're supposed to do. And, if you need to make any adjustments, like let's say I want to move, I want to start this cut into, I'm on B right here, and I want to start this a little sooner. All I got to do is move this, to wherever I want it to start. Can we really say? So it's really simple to make any changes that you need to, once you make your cut. This is a really cool feature that, a lot of people either don't know about or don't use it enough. Anytime I do, 2-camera, 3-camera interviews, I use this feature because, again, it just saves me so much time. All I got to do is sync up the clips and then just go, through the clip and just make cuts as needed. So it really saves me a lot of time. All right, everybody, that is all for today. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. I know that helps getting the video out there to other YouTubers and other content creators. So please help us out that way. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one.